don't cheat, but if that's what you gotta do to realize what the fuck you want, then that's what you gotta do.
Welcome back to installment number 4 of Your Favorite Girl. Now, we're here to learn lessons. We're not here to dogpile, and I mean, sometimes that's appropriate, but mainly we're here to see what lessons we can extract for the wider public. And I know some of this information is old, but some of us have no clue. We were apparently living on a rock, and this was not outside of YouTube or the internet. But we're here now. So we're dancing around things, picking up things, and we're eventually going to just kind of come coalesce into a center to up to current events. What I really would like to do is a live stream where part of the live stream, that's not going to be the entirety, but we're going to have a segment dedicated to maybe three to five of you come up and teach this like it's a lesson. Teach us like you're in front of the class, and you guys can decide, amongst whom wants to participate in that. Just let me know down in the comments. Hit me up in the email. I already reached out to Yana to see if she's willing. She seems like she's all game for it. We're trying to keep respectful, see what we can learn, and see how we can prevent other people from really getting taken advantage of. That's another thing that we should be really focusing on. So let's continue.
All I'm gonna say about cheating, man, like they say, treat others as you want to be treated. Cause when you do somebody wrong, then you feel bad, and it's wrong. But then when they do it to you, you be like, oh my God. Like me as a man, just like imagining another dude fucking your woman, that make you want to kill everybody, man.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about cheating.
Rolling. Look,
every time, I think in the beginning they're smoking a lot. So just for YouTube purposes, you're just going to see my face while they continue to do that. You should still be able to hear that.
I ain't even no smoking. Look at that blunt I rolled, bro. This how they roll them at the barbershop when I go get my haircut.
This is going to be about cheating and love after cheating. Making it work and still loving each other.
Put your lighters up, man. Put your lighters up.
Okay, so we gonna straight up talk to you about this shit, because honestly, I don't feel no type of way about it anymore. I don't think of those bitches and feel hurt by it. I just feel like them bitches were there to serve a purpose and they served it.
One of the things we see, what happens a lot in our relationships, we get really good at justifying, rationalizing a lot of stuff, a lot of pain, rather than dealing with it truly. We find ways to make it seem okay, or it's not as important. It doesn't really matter. This is just one of them, but it's evident. It's always evident in the language. It's always evident in the feeling. You calling, if it didn't matter, then you would be indifferent to these other women. But we know, and with the benefit of hindsight, how much it sort of tore apart.
So, with that being said,
yeah, man, don't cheat, man.
I mean, don't cheat, but if that's what you gotta do to realize what the fuck you want, then that's what you gotta do.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense. We all understand that, right? This is just a rationalization of bad behavior after the fact. I cheated, but let me find the silver spoon. Let me find a silver lining in to make it seem like it's okay. That because I did this, now I know better.
Nah, don't cheat at all. If you don't want to be with that person, if you don't want to continue just having sex with them and them only, just tell them. All I can tell you, man, just be honest, be straightforward, man. They say the truth hurt, but the truth will set you free too, though.
Yeah.
I think you should just tell the truth that first time, man, and get it all over with.
Yeah, we talk about wanting to hear the truth of things, but you have to be ready to accept that said truth. If your reaction is always going to be a negative or a gaslighting or I'm so hurt, then you don't want to hear the truth. You want to hear what you want to hear. And again, you can probably live a large part of your life alone like that. But once you get into the wider world, people don't have the same reason to coddle you. They don't care. When you meet someone that's like, no, I'm your boss and I don't really care that you had a bad day. You had a bad morning. These reports still need to be filed, and that's always been your job. The larger society doesn't owe you anything, so That's to get over it quicker.
That's how I am now. I ain't gotta lie about nothing.
Cause you grown. But sometimes you gotta cheat. And that's why it's like, I understand Gerard, and I feel him, because I've been that person in my first relationship. And it's like, I want to see if like there's anything else out there for me. Cause I cheated a lot in my first relationship. So it's like, but I'm still sorry, and I still feel like really, I feel like dumb because I cheated. Like, what the fuck was I cheating for? But
the truth is, there's always something else out there for you. That's just the world we live in now with dating apps and the era of possibility. Your next best person is a swipe away.
I guess I have my reasons, but so I don't take it back. But that makes me understand Gerard, because I was your first relationship, baby. So, I mean, first real relationship. We all had
I
them.
was 22 and I thought I was a player, girl.
You really did.
She said all the chicks I talked to was ugly.
Oh, I mean, they weren't as cute as me. I'm not gonna say they ugly, but they just weren't as cute as me. That's all. Just like I felt the same way though. I feel like no niggas were as cute as you.
I ain't cute. God just made me a certain way. Just an ugly black nigga from Side Alley, man.
Nah, he one of the sexy ones out of Side Dollars. Okay, let me tell you that much. So,
shout out to everybody at Side Alley, man.
like, how did you feel when I cheated on you?
I left. What the fuck you talking about? You remember I left?
You left.
Hell yeah, I left.
Oh, that night you left?
Hell yeah, you called me till I come back. Fuck
Oh,
you.
that's why you left?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you don't remember that? You had about to get in the shower and you told me that shit? Yeah, it's like I already knew though.
Again, guys, if you have a feeling of something happening, you don't blow everything up, but now just be aware, be cautious. Yeah, and the best thing you can do, leave. If someone cheats on you or someone is getting to that, just leave. Because even if you, let's say, whatever reason, you still want to continue this thing, you still need time for those heightened emotions to sort of, plateau. So you don't do something reckless. You don't do something that ends up, costing you your life.
You guys, I really didn't want to cheat on him. I didn't even want to cheat on him. I didn't want to,
But you did.
And this is all after the fact, trying to make it seem okay. What we see a lot of times is how easy it is to justify why I want to cheat on someone, why the multitude of excuses, or even if you find out that person cheated on you, you want to cheat back like this, some sort of get back, and that'll solve everything. Oh, all it just heralds is the end of this relationship. And sometimes it's immediate, and other times it plays out over years.
I did, and it showed me that I only want him. Just like I'm sure his cheating showed him that he only wants me, right?
Yeah, nobody else, man.
Me neither. Me neither. But me neither.
You ain't never hit a woman, shit, let her cheat on you, you'll be ready to kick her ass, boy. Stomp a mud hole in her ass.
Exact thing you should not be doing. You should not be doing. And again, pay real close attention to just how easily, sometimes we'll get caught up in thinking we hear something that's atrocious, but it's coming from something that someone has a sweet voice, and we want to listen. We want to make that seem okay. If both of you already cheated on each other, again, this is over. The amount of work that's going to take to rebuild this is going to be sometimes more effort than it's worth. When it just shows that where's the character of both participants in this. More importantly, your best thinking. I mean, Kevin Samuels used to say this. Your best thinking got you here, got you to the point where you both cheated on each other, and you're still trying to make this happen. That should be the biggest factor telling you, like, yeah, we can't rebuild this on our own. We need outside professional, intervention. We need help. If you're not seeking that, then you're just going forward with more of the dysfunction. And again, we want to use this because this is very common today. We understand how to get into relationships. It's easy. Hey, I like you, you like me, let's make our faces mush together, and the body parts, and we're in a relationship, we're doing this thing together. We don't know how to maintain these things. We try to learn on the job, and what ends up happening? You end up hurting one another. Then you take that pain, that trauma, you move forward to the next person. We also don't know how to release. We don't know how to work on our problems and our baggage. So we pack up our bags, we go to the next destination, and we drop those bags at our new partner's doorstep and say, love me through this, help me through this. And this person can be well-meaning, but is still, not equipped to do what you need them to do.
But I don't ever want to do that again. And I just want you. But it hurts. It hurts when somebody cheats on you, and it takes you however long it takes you to get over the shit. And I can honestly say today I'm over the shit. But it took me 3 years just to get over the shit. So
3, or like 5.
Nah.
4 and 3/4.
Yeah, 4.
4 and 3/4.
Well, shit, that's what he cheated on me. So 4 and 3/4. That's true, and it did. And I'm not ashamed of it. I took my time. So don't feel bad about taking your time. And I never asked you, are you over me cheating on you?
I don't know. It's still fresh, It's still fresh.
I know. And I wish I never did it. So in a way, it also showed me how you feel.
So for you guys in the audience, right, in the comment section, fill us in right here. Do you think this is the moment, the quintessential moment that things started, things went left? Was it this initial cheating? Was it later on the taking of the kids? What thing do you think, right? Because we have this timeline, this chronology where we can see, was there something specific that did it to her? Was that her, her canon event that now everything sort of spiraled? If this had gone right, do you think we wouldn't be talking about her? We wouldn't be using her as a lesson? Let me know in the chat.
Inside, you feel regret.
What's this, July? No, this ain't July. I'm tripping. This is I said July. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. I'm thinking about my birthday. This September. Look, yeah, September 16th.
Just don't cheat. It's not worth it.
No, man.
It's not worth it, but if you can still love the person after it, then that means y'all meant to be.
Another thing. If you ever go marry a person and that person propose to you and he get you a ring, you should wear it every day. Nah.
I'm a single lady.
Hey, don't cheat though. When you having relationships with your man, your woman, or whatever, just y'all can't talk it out and try to come to a conclusion and agree to disagree and disagree to agree, then I don't know, maybe I should just take a little time from each other, go see a therapist or something.
So you got hints in there of you're making sense. And again, in hindsight, if you only follow this advice before things went left, where would you be? What type of trouble would you not have in your life?
Yeah, definitely. But if you're too young to notice all that shit, and if you could forgive after it, then that means you guys are meant to be.
No. That's not. No.
This nigga really just.
I know that it was the worst thing that I could have done. And you're right. I knew that was your red line. I knew that all along.
So here we see a different side of things. We have a wife that has already cheated. And now, as men, what we often hear is the gaslighting, the rationalization, because we're always taught that men are not emotionally capable. So how that plays out is sometimes you'll just get talked at. So we think because sometimes women talk more, and that's scientifically proven, they use more words per day, per week than men. So you'll get talked at and you'll hear all these words and you'll think, well, because she's sounds so, she's full of conviction, she has to be correct. Why would this be wrong? Let's take a look.
And I still did it. And I am proud of myself. I don't know how else to say it.
Do you have a reaction?
Yeah, this is the narrative that is impossible for me to accept. Like, this idea that I'm supposed to thank you for dancing with the devil and being so brave and doing this horrible thing to me.
It's not like I set out with that intention.
I know, but it's you make yourself.
So I use this clip to highlight the other part where she said that cheating on you made me realize this is who that I actually wanted to be with you. We don't really account for when we cheat what it does to the other person. We're just very much thinking about ourselves. Even in our pain, even if you're responding to someone cheating on you, we're still thinking about, or this is how I feel, and this is how I'm either going to get that person back, or I'm just don't care enough about them. I usually what we see is people being upset that they were caught doing the thing. If that's the case, this is a great indication that you should just be by yourself. There's nothing wrong with you being by yourself. There's nothing wrong with you if you were the cheater, right? And this relationship, implodes as it, is ought to do. Take time, right? We all should take a little bit more time to realize what is it that we need in our partner, and when we don't receive that, how is our initial reaction when we don't receive that? We see so many times where people say, I want to be a stay-at-home, I want him to pay 100% of bills. Well, that requires him to work more. Okay. Now you're lonely. Now you cheat. Okay. But what if in the opposite scenario is, okay, you guys are doing 50-50, but he's not a real man now. He doesn't provide. So you cheat. Or men, with the multitude of reasons, you just had to itch to scratch. You never really cared enough about her to put her needs, and again, I'm not saying put her needs above yours. You never put her needs as equal to yours. So you cheat. Does it matter to you? When we normalize this in society, we make it seem like it's okay, it's a normal thing to do. Why wouldn't you do something like this? Where we find ourselves is in broken relationship, broken people that just keep breaking each other. How do we combat this? How do we stop this? Is there a way to make this sort of over? You guys let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.